Right now is one of the best times to bank with an online-only bank account. These accounts generally have less fees and their savings account pays a much higher APY compared to a savings account at a brick-and-mortar bank. All of the bank accounts mentioned in this video have no annual fees and are FDIC insured up to $250,000 or more. Let's get this list started off with SoFi, which is, in my opinion, the best bank account in 2024. SoFi is an all-in-one finance app that offers a checking account, high-yield savings account, investing, and loans all in one app. SoFi's checking account pays 0.5% APY and their savings account pays 4.6% APY. When you have recurring direct deposits. Those without recurring direct deposits will get 1.2% APY in their savings account instead. One of the most standout features with SoFi is that SoFi allows users to set savings goals using vaults. You can have money from your paycheck automatically deposited into one or more of these vaults. The deposits can be done by dollar amount or percentage. This allows users to automatically save. SoFi also has an ecosystem. For example, users who get SoFi's credit card can have cash back automatically deposited into their checking or savings account with SoFi every month. Users can also view their credit score for free within SoFi's app and track their net worth with SoFi Relay. With SoFi, users get access to thousands of fee-free ATMs, mobile check deposit, free paper checks, and cash deposit. And Zelle is built in. SoFi also has a welcome bonus. When users sign up to SoFi using someone's referral link, they will get $25 with an additional bonus of $50 or $300 when they set up direct deposit, which SoFi does have some cons. Cash deposit can be inconvenient since SoFi has no physical locations. Cash deposit is done at Green Dot retailers and comes with a fee of up to $4.95. Also, SoFi does require recurring direct deposits in order to earn their highest APY. These cons may be a deal breaker for some. If so, then consider the second best bank account, which is CapitalOne. CapitalOne is different from all of the other bank accounts in this list, and most other online-only bank accounts. Most online-only bank accounts have no physical locations. This allows them to save money, so they're able to pay a higher APY and have less fees. CapitalOne manages to have a high APY and less fees while also having some physical locations. CapitalOne has CapitalOne cafes, which also give users 50% off drinks when they use a CapitalOne debit or credit card. CapitalOne also has their own brand of ATMs that allows users to deposit cash, and users can deposit cash for free at Walgreens or CVS when they bank with CapitalOne. CapitalOne is the best bank account on this list when it comes to depositing cash. This could easily make CapitalOne the best bank account for certain users, especially since their savings account pays 4.25% APY and does not require direct deposits like SoFi does for that high APY. CapitalOne's checking account pays 0.1% APY, and Zelle is built in. CapitalOne also offers a variety of credit cards. Users can view their credit score for free within the CapitalOne app. And CapitalOne also has additional offers. These additional offers give users additional cash back at select merchants. And the offers are actually good. When signing up to CapitalOne, keep an eye out for any sign-up bonuses for their checking or savings account. It appears like they currently have no bonus available. Some users may want to wait until they are offering a bonus before signing up. And at number 3, we have Varo. Varo is a bit different from the other bank accounts, since one of the main features with Varo is that they have a credit builder credit card. This credit builder card is optional. It's similar to a debit card with a checking account. Varo's credit builder card has no annual fee, there's no credit check required to apply, and they don't charge any interest. It's a solid card for someone who is looking to build their credit score, although it doesn't pay any cash back like other credit cards do. Varo's checking account pays no interest. Their savings account pays 5% APY, which is the highest on this list, but it does require recurring direct deposits totaling at least $1,000 per month. And users will only earn 5% APY up to $5,000. Any amount over that will earn 3% APY instead. Varo also has Zelle built in, but they do require direct deposits before you can use it. Varo also has perks that allow users to get additional cash back at select merchants, but the offers are not very good. Varo gives users $25 when they open a bank account with Varo using someone's referral link and spend at least $20 using Varo's debit card within the first 30 days of account opening. Another solid bank account is Discover. which pays 4.25% APY for money in their savings account. Discover gives users 1% cash back on up to $3,000 in purchases each month when they use their Discover debit card to make purchases. Discover offers a handful of no annual fee credit cards and also has one of the most well-known beginner credit cards, which is the Discover It credit card. Discover also allows users to view their FICO credit score for free within their app. Discover usually has a bonus for their savings account, which gives first-time savings customers $150 or $200, although the deposit requirements are high. $15,000 deposited for $150 or $25,000 for $200. This amount must be deposited within the first 45 days of account opening. Just use the code on the screen if interested. I'd also like to note that CapitalOne did purchase Discover not too long ago, so the future of Discover is uncertain. And finally, we have American Express. Their savings account pays 4.25% APY. Their checking account pays 1% APY. And their debit card gives users 1 membership rewards point per every $2 spent. American Express has a solid app that lets users view their credit score for free. And American Express also offers a variety of credit cards and have additional offers that are actually good. AMEX does have offers for their savings account, but it seems like they usually send the offer in the mail, usually to customers who already have a credit card with them. The biggest con with most online-only bank accounts is that they do not have any physical locations. Some mitigate this by allowing users to deposit cash for free at retail stores like CVS, Walgreens, or Walmart, for example. This con can also be mitigated by maintaining a minimum balance at a local bank, and if you need to deposit cash, go there. Another con of some of these bank accounts are that they are not actual banks. Your money will usually still be FDIC insured since the funds are stored at a bank, but the FDIC insurance is for if the bank fails. An example of this is what happened with Yada. But this does seem to be pretty rare. But if the fintech company fails on their end, users may end up having to wait a while before they can get access to their funds. This is something I've mentioned before in the past, I just didn't have any examples to point to. This con doesn't affect this list because all of the bank accounts mentioned in this video are actual banks. To wrap it up, online-only banking is, in my opinion, the way to go. There are actually several other online-only banks that are similar to the ones in this list, like Ally Bank, for example. In my opinion, these banks are superior to local brick-and-mortar banks, unless if you deal with cash often. These accounts typically have less fees, pay a higher APY, and also the apps are generally better. Users can also deposit checks using mobile check deposit with these bank accounts. Although it's hard for me to really recommend anything else aside from SoFi or CapitalOne, since they are the best. Unless if you are waiting for a cash bonus at CapitalOne or trying to get a bonus somewhere else. Or if you want a credit builder card like with what Varo offers. Or if you're chasing the highest APY, which usually the highest APY seems to be of bank accounts that either have no FDIC insurance, which is something I don't see very often and would not recommend. The most popular, highest APY savings accounts are usually FDIC insured, but they are like Yada in that they are not an actual bank. So it may take longer for users to get their funds back if the fintech company fails. Although I'd like to believe that they are probably safer than Yada, since Yada pretty much turned into a gambling simulator.